Don't piss me off, you feminist piece of shit who have fucked up everything for us out there. Yes, you dress the part of the man that you want. What are you, dumb? You think that you found some like rich guy that you like and you're gonna dress how you want to dress, not how he wants, not that he wants. You need to attract that man. If he likes red lips on you and you don't like to wear red lipstick, wear the red lipstick. What are you, stupid? You're gonna lose him, okay? I hate these women out there. They're like, you need to do you, girl. You need to dress how you want to dress. Don't worry about no man. This are you dumb? Okay, then don't have the man. You dress how he wants you to dress. I don't like light colors on me, but like it's summertime and like I know he does. He's commented on it, so I have to wear light colors.
If you want to piss off a modern woman, tell her that she doesn't want freedom and independence. Tell her that she wants a man to tell her what to do. That's going to make her so angry, not because you're wrong, but because it's true. And she is terrified to admit it. Videos like this rip the mask off. You see, we have got this wrong. We have made a very dangerous assumption in the West that what men value most, autonomy, independence, is also what women want. But it isn't. Women aren't built like men. They don't crave freedom. They crave structure, security, direction. Give a man independence and he thrives. Give a woman independence and watch her fall apart. Here's the truth. Women are terrified of themselves. Their emotions, their unpredictability, the way they spin out, they overthink and fall apart for no reason. Women know this about themselves and it scares them, and that's why they're attracted to confident men, because they want something solid to slam into. Masculinity is the frame. Femininity is the energy that fills it. When a man says to a woman, this is what I expect, this is how I want you to show up, this is what I need from you, a modern woman who's been brainwashed and is disconnected from her nature is going to scream in protest, you're trying to control me. But a traditional woman, a grounded woman who's in touch with her biology and her femininity, she's going to feel calm because now she knows where she stands, what you expect, what role you have for her in your world. Women don't want to lead. They want to be led by somebody worthy. And when you fail to do that, they don't feel empowered, they feel abandoned.
I don't know what husband needs to hear this right now, but if you said you were going to plan a date for you and your partner, then plan the date. Don't ask her where she wants to eat. Don't ask her a million times what day works best. Now, pick a restaurant, an activity, a massage, whatever it is, figure it out. Book it, plan it, stop asking questions. One of the biggest things that women deal with is decision fatigue, and they are exhausted. The last thing they want to do is decide where to go to eat. And so when you offer to take them on a date, plan the date. It is more work when you just keep asking your partner what they want. And men will always say, well, I don't know when she wants to go or what she wants to eat. I want to make sure she likes it. Do you know your partner? Do you know your partner? Do you have access to the calendar? Like if you have those things, you should be able to plan the date.
Women love structure. They just don't want the burden of having to create it. That's your job. I know that this goes against everything that you've ever been told, but trust me, as a man, you have to get comfortable telling her what to do, where you're going, how she should behave, what role she needs to play. She wants to know what you want, where you stand, what you expect of her. Because if you don't give her that, she won't feel free, she'll feel abandoned. And just like that, you've lost her trust. Do not assume that a woman will create structure for herself. Without masculinity providing order, her chaos just begins to eat itself. Femininity, when left idle, does not remain soft. It doesn't just float peacefully. It curdles, it turns in on itself, and it begins to rot. Without masculine direction, femininity becomes narcissistic, self-destructive, and toxic. Nurturing mutates into gossip, connection into social media, intimacy into promiscuity, stability into consumerism. These women are lost. They don't know what to do with their femininity, and men have been too scared to tell them. Developing this masculine leadership is how you're going to stand out from the army of simp men out there that women are conditioned to just ignore. If you want to be noticed, but you lack the face of a male model or the bank account of some tech CEO, the simplest answer is game. Basic flirting techniques designed to make her notice you and generate attraction. That's where the sponsor of today's video comes in handy, Marnie, your personal wing girl. Marnie's YouTube channel has over 1.3 million subscribers, and her science-backed flirting method, the F formula, has been used by tens of thousands of men worldwide. Learning game changed my dating life when I was 20. It's how I met Emily. You don't want a low quality woman, but you don't need to settle for whatever Tinder serves up. Learn the principles of the F formula and put yourself in the driver's seat. Over 10,000 men have already experienced life-changing results. And because the Wing Girl method is sponsoring this video, they're offering my audience an unbeatable deal. Click the first link in the description box right now and get an exclusive preview of the F formula for free. Plus, if you decide to pick up the full program, you'll get an extra 20% off. If you're tired of failing at flirting and being stuck on the sidelines, stop wasting time. Take control of your dating life. Click the link below and get started right away. Okay, back to the video and explaining the toxicity that occurs when femininity is left idle without masculine direction. What we're seeing from women today, the entitlement, the vanity, the cruelty, that isn't random. It's what happens when femininity is left unsupervised, when men stop setting the tone. Then women just start building an identity out of whatever the culture happens to hand them. Image, money, social power. And now you've got an entire generation of women who act like men while the men are acting like boys. But do you understand that that's not a coincidence? This pairing of toxic, entitled women with passive feminine men? It's not a glitch. That's the system working exactly as it's designed. These two, they create each other. And no one is happy with this arrangement. Men don't want it and women don't either. Because it turns out what makes women happy is supporting men. Do not underestimate what a good woman can do for you. When she is in her feminine and she is fully aligned with your vision, she doesn't just support your mission, she multiplies it. Whatever strength you already have, whatever you're building, it becomes more focused, more powerful when the right woman is behind you. Not nagging, not complaining, not dragging her feet, just pure directional support. And that's the role that she wants you to play if you give her the structure to step into it. She doesn't need options, she needs certainty. A man who knows where he's going will never beg somebody to come along with him. He knows his path, he defines the structure, and she either steps into it or she leaves. Either way, you win. To bring out the feminine in a woman, you need to be absolutely clear about what you expect and what you won't tolerate. Essentially, you're saying, I'm a high quality man, this is the life I'm building. This is what I want in a partner, and this is the way that I need her to support me. Not just financially, but practically. I'm talking about values, direction, lifestyle, family, peace. When a man knows where he stands, then she knows where she stands. And that is what makes her feel safe, having confidence that you know where you're going and that there is a place for her. And men, you have to set the standard from day one. It's not just honest, it's attractive. A man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to say it, he comes off as confident, masculine, and in control, and that alone separates him from most men. But more than that, it prevents chaos later. Most relationship fights come down to one thing: unspoken expectations. Two people quietly resenting each other because the other one isn't reading their mind. But you can avoid future fights if you are just clear from the start. I want a family, or I want to travel, or I want to be rich, I want to retire early. Whatever it is, say it. Own it. Tell her exactly who you are, what your dreams are, and how she can help. I'm telling you, the overwhelming majority of men have this exactly backwards. They are doing precisely the wrong thing. They think they're going to win a woman by making it easy on her, by having no standards, by saying, okay, whatever you want, babe. Those men don't understand women at all. Women are not attracted to what is easy. Women are attracted to a man who's hard to get and hard to keep. Why? Because that kind of man makes her feel like him choosing her actually means something.
Girls think that they want to date a high value man until he starts calling you out for not taking responsibility, before he starts holding you accountable, before he has higher standards for you than you have for yourself. Everyone talks about, oh, date a high value man. This is what you do to have to attract a high value man. But I've never heard anyone talk about like actually dating a high value man takes a totally different kind of woman. Is not for the weak. I have other friends who are dating like very loving, very successful, perfectionist, ambitious men, and it is not for the weak.
You listening to this right now, you probably think that you're a high quality man. Here's the test. Can you set a standard and hold a woman to it? Are you comfortable telling a woman exactly what you expect from her and impose consequences if she falls short? Most men can't. They talk a big game about setting boundaries and having expectations, but deep down, they are terrified of telling a woman what to do. They are too scared. They're too unsure of themselves to actually hold a woman to account. And I hope that it's obvious that I'm never saying be a dictator and act like a dick and bark orders at her. This is not about control, it's about providing clarity. Who you are, what you want. Women need that, and if you don't give it to her, she's gonna lose respect for you, and women are not attracted to men that they don't respect. And if this all sounds arbitrary, the idea that men lead and women follow, let me remind you that this is not social, this is not cultural, this is biological. If you want the complete picture, you want to understand why modern dating feels broken and what women really want on a biological level, then you need to understand the evolutionary psychology of why these gender differences came to be. And that's what I'm going to spend the rest of this video talking about. out. You can keep watching by signing up to my Patreon. The video continues there. What I post here on YouTube, these are just the shortened, abridged versions of my videos. If you'd like access to the full-length versions, please come and join me on Patreon.